You guys have been pulling some great things from my childhood, Flint from G.I. Joe, He-Man, the Thundercats, and you've incited some riots in my house. I'm like, that was the real voice. They're like, no, it wasn't. They didn't get the real voice.
Every one of those was
and
the
then
real
we
voice
Googled.
that you mentioned. Every one of those was the real voice.
Yeah, we looked them all
Ratner,
up.
buddy. Look it up.
Yeah, we did. We Googled them all. We were like, that's the real voice. Why? You guys could have done them yourselves. I mean, I'm sure these guys appreciated the paycheck, but...
Because who else but the actual voice of Roadblock could say, those rockets on top of those hamburger stands are real?
We have a Cheers gag in an upcoming episode, and I was playing ping pong, which is outside the record booth, and George Wendt, who plays Norm, came in, and I introduced myself, and so I was directing the episode, and he said, why didn't you guys just pull this from the show? Because it's exactly lines from the show. It's like it's like Peter watching TV, and it's exact lines from the show, and he's like, I'm happy to make the paycheck, but it's like he came in for literally. I think it was one line.
The line was Woody says, "Hey, how's life in the fast lane, Mr. Peterson?" And he goes, "I can't find the on-ramp."
Yes.
And George Wendt goes, I know this was an actual line. But it's become sort of a standard practice. If you can get the actual person,
isn't it? It's also selfish. We want to meet half.
Well, yeah, we want to meet. Yeah.
For our
and
own.
it makes you react differently as an audience when you hear the real voice. It just like triggers something in you.
Yep.
You get Flint from G.I. Joe talking to you about safety or
You're gonna listen. You're gonna listen.
racial tolerance, you take it with a little bit more gravitas.